Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Modern aircraft carriers serve as self-contained mobile air bases capable of operating for decades without the need for nuclear refueling.
Aircraft carrier 75.
While remaining deployed for an entire year is impractical, aircraft carriers routinely conduct missions lasting up to 9 months, supporting sustained naval and air operations far from home ports. By positioning these vessels in strategically important regions, navies maintain constant presence, project power, and reinforced deterrence, which makes aircraft carriers a central pillar of global maritime security. Beyond their strategic role, aircraft carriers provide immediate air superiority in regions where land-based airfields may be unavailable, contested, or politically restricted. Preparing for deployment is a carefully choreographed process involving extensive planning and coordination.
Moored. Ship's colors.
As the ship departs, port sailors and airmen release mooring lines, tugboats maneuver the carrier into deeper water, and the crew brings the massive vessel up to speed under its own power. Once underway, the carrier air wing rejoins the ship from shore bases, marking the transition from peacetime routine to extended life at sea. For many families, the departure is emotional as sailors and aviators begin months away from home in support of global operations. Due to the extended nature of missions, aircraft carriers are often required to conduct underway replenishment missions to receive vital supplies. During a replenishment at sea, the fleet replenishment oiler provides jet fuel, lubricants, food pallets, and other necessary items for sustained operations. High-tension transfer cables running through rigs act as the transfer means for both pallets and fuel lines. Aircraft carriers utilize their spacious hangar area to store and organize goods during replenishment missions. An aircraft carrier receives several underway replenishments during the deployment to meet the needs of the ship's population of around 5,000 people. The success of a mission is based on the collective efforts of this entire population. Thus, maintaining the required physical and mental readiness is vital. Catering to this demand, all the aircraft carriers are equipped with well-resourced gyms. Most of them are open 24 hours a day for the sailors. These gyms get busy when the carrier hosts a fitness challenge. Afloat recreation and fitness specialists, or Fun Boss and Fit Boss, are responsible for organizing recreational and fitness programs aboard the ship to uplift both the physical and mental health of the sailors. The spacious hangar bay becomes the playground for recreational activities. While all these activities bring much joy to the sailors, they prepare them for unprecedented challenges that could arise at any minute aboard an aircraft carrier.
The Navy believes very much in investing
in physical fitness because that improves the lethality of the force. GQ, if you're a stretcher bearer, handling rope for sea and anchor. If there are real emergencies on the ship and you have to strap on with your firefighting gear and handle a hose, that is real physical activity that you need to be prepared for. So if you're physically able to handle that, then that's one less thing you need to worry about when you're executing that job and carrying it out.
3 minutes, ladies.
In tandem with physical fitness, sailors pay attention to personal grooming as well. To maintain the sharp and professional appearance of the sailors, each aircraft carrier has established a barbershop. Besides discipline and personal hygiene, facilities like these give sailors the opportunity to volunteer as barbers, among other duties, to support the lives of the crew in totality. Moving on to the day-to-day life at the carrier, sailors sleep in sleeping quarters, which are racks stacked to accommodate more sailors. One berthing compartment contains multiple racks, and each rack is separated from curtains to enhance privacy and minimize noise. Lockers to store personal belongings are also located within the berthing compartments. The dining area serves as the heart of day-to-day life, where sailors get the opportunity to socialize while enjoying their meals. Culinary specialists are responsible for preparing meals.
Everything?
Nimitz-class carriers have 5 galleys strategically placed to offer food for all the sailors more efficiently. The meals offered to sailors cover the entire spectrum of nutrition. On average, sailors consume more than 17,000 meals per day, which accounts for nearly 500 pounds of hamburger meat and 800 pounds of vegetables. Apart from the main meals, sailors can experience world-class coffee in some aircraft carriers, giving them a sense of home. These cafes operate like real-world Starbucks coffee shops and are hosted by sailors who were trained by Starbucks. Sailors can visit the cafe and buy coffee just as they walk into a real coffee shop. This initiative contributes significantly to improving the quality of life and making them feel at home, even for instance, now, sailors can grab a coffee and walk into a convenience store to buy their favorite snacks or drinks. Aircraft carrier USS Dwight D. Eisenhower trailblazed the new concept with the intention of improving the quality of life. The store has a self-checkout register, and the sailors can make their payments from the Navy cash card. The revenue generated from the store reverts to the welfare of the sailors through the Navy's morale, welfare, and recreation programs. This concept grants access to foods and beverages around the clock to comfort the sailors, giving a more home-like vibe. While the onboard grocery store provides daily essentials, the laundry and tailoring facility keeps the sailor uniforms spotless. Most of the aircraft carriers have 2 laundries. One, centralized laundry operated by retail specialists, and another, self-service laundry. The industrial-grade dryers and washers are pushed to the limits on certain days, with a throughput of more than 2,000 pounds of laundry per hour. Typically, a tailor shop is located adjacent to the laundry, receiving around 50 uniforms per day for mending. Staying away from family and living in a highly dynamic environment for months can be mentally taxing for the sailors. To give them a much-needed sigh of relief, every aircraft carrier has its own chapel. Typically, the chapel can accommodate around 40 people and hosts various religious services, including Catholic Mass, Islamic prayers, and Yom Kippur service. In addition to the religious services, the chapel room serves as a place for community services and counseling sessions. They uplift the quality of life by improving both the physical and psychological well-being of the sailors. In addition to these routine events, special occasions such as hosting a VIP or candlelight vigil can bring more momentum to the routine. When hosting a special guest, senior officers accompany them to the intended areas to ensure the safety of both the visitor and the ship. Usually, the visitors get the opportunity to visit key areas, which may include the command bridge, flight deck, and hangar bay. During the visit, they adhere to strict safety measures implemented aboard the ship, such as wearing personnel, protective equipment, and avoiding wearing loose clothing and high heels. Another special event on board aircraft carriers is the candlelight vigil, which symbolizes a special moment, honoring the memory of a fallen member, a national tragedy, or the passing of former leaders could initiate a candlelight vigil. This event may include moments of silence, prayers, and speeches. The aircraft carrier George H.W. Bush held a candlelight vigil on its flight deck to pay tribute to its namesake, the former president and veteran aviator George H.W. Bush. While the flight deck of an aircraft carrier is considered to be one of the most dangerous places on Earth, it sets the stage for events like candlelight dinners and other recreational activities. Steel Beach Picnic tops the list and is considered the much-needed break for the everyday hustle and bustle at the ship. As the name suggests, the flight deck, or the hangar bay, becomes the steel beach bristling with barbecued foods, snacks, hot dogs, and drinks. To add more fun, sailors play basketball, golf, and many other games during the day. Whether it is shipboard recreation or casual operations, hazards are always lurking around the corner. Thus, it is always the best practice to react swiftly when emergencies arise. While shipboard medicine is far more challenging, aircraft carriers have well-equipped advanced medical bays capable of catering to any medical emergency. A dedicated medical training team provides the required training for the sailors. An aircraft carrier is a floating city that accommodates a multitude of departments comprising thousands of sailors. Operating the flight deck, an inherently dangerous 4.5-acre expanse with maximum efficiency, has always been a formidable challenge. In achieving this goal, the efforts taken to improve the quality of life of sailors remain the most influencing factor out of all. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.